What's up, YouTube? Hey, I'm doing the intro today. Sorry, Andrew. Welcome to the podcast. Sorry to be a buzzkill for you, Andrew. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Scummy Jummy. That's Hanky Hen, and this is Andrew West Coast. Andy P.
Andy West Coast.
I'm gonna leave. I'm out.
This is episode 5.
Literally, my only role has been taken.
All right.
Let's talk about your movie, Andrew, because your dad stole your
yes.
camera, and we're doing the podcast instead of filming right now.
Oh, my wonderful, wonderful beginning electronic filmmaking film. I don't have a name for it yet, and the story doesn't make sense.
Call it DMT.
Oh, yeah, you should.
What should I?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. Because for those of you, all of you who don't know what it is, because none of you know what it's about me named Jim, the character.
Jim.
He's like doing homework, and he's like, I hate this. And then he meets these drug dealers, and they sell him some kind of drug, and he takes it.
Some Mike and Ike DMT.
Mike and Ike DMT. He takes it, and he like goes through some crazy trip, right?
Yeah, it's like the stress pushes him over, and he's like, I need to, get relief through chemical means. And, it's really about the socioeconomic breakdown of the United States of America throughout the contemporary area. No, I'm joking.
You can see it all through my acting.
Yeah. It's Jimmy's up for an Oscar nomination and a Grammy nomination. I don't know why Grammy, but he is.
But let's talk about the main point, is that you called me almost like crying. You're like, oh, dude, I need you as my lead, man. Oh, man. Like, oh, man. Backed out, man. Oh.
Bro,
you literally were like, I'm about to cry. And I'm like, why?
The Wednesday, it was the day before Thanksgiving, and I was tired as all heck, man. Dude, and I was like about to punch a hole in the wall because I texted some people and they were like, yeah, I can help. And then all of a sudden they were like, wait, oh no, I can't help. You're stupid. And I was like, and then I like almost pooped my pants. And then I called Henry.
Wait, why did you almost poop your pants?
Just because I was that angry, dude. I was fuming, man. Yeah, literally like, yeah. It was like, I was like when Henry eats, I don't know, ice cream, dude.
Anything dairy.
Anything dairy, dude. It was just, I was about to explode. And so I call Henry, and Henry's like, no. And so now I'm like, so.
No, you were literally like, I'm on the verge of crying, man. I need you to be my lead, man.
Because I texted this one dude like a week before, and he was like, I'm totally in. And so I was going to have you guys help me just with production stuff and maybe some small roles to not inconvenience you, And then all of a sudden he was like, oh, I'm busy and I have obligations every one of those days. And I was like, what time are you done? He was like, I'm just busy. I can't help. And then proceeded to ask me to help with his project right after he said, I'm busy all of those days. I was like, dude, I'm going to slap the living out of you. But so Jimmy is my main role so far. Doing, okay. I'm just kidding. We're doing great.
Wow.
Jimmy's our main role. No, Jimmy's killing it. And despite some scheduling complications going on right now, I think we're going to actually maybe finish it on time and not fail the class.
Probably not.
Yeah, because if you don't turn it in by Monday, right, you fail?
Wednesday.
Oh, I thought you said it was Monday.
No, it's Wednesday.
You got time, dude.
No, but
Tuesday,
it was like
then.
I have to do a lot of sound stuff just because the audio's going to be crappy. And I have to edit it together, and I'd rather not do it all in one night because I just like have other stuff and exams and yeah. So that's my life right now. But my dad, so I'm using my dad's camera, and my dad calls me last night while I'm at work and was like, hey, by the way, I'm taking the camera tomorrow night. And I had to shoot.
Just like that?
And I had to shoot. It sounds exactly like that. I had a shoot planned for tomorrow night. And I told him, I was like, Dad, if you take my camera, I'm going to poop on your doorstep, which is my doorstep.
Wow,
but I
you
did
got
it.
him.
I got him, bro. But yeah, so my dad stole the camera, and now we have to reschedule it, and now I'm depressed.
Isn't that like your dad's job? Like he's a photographer, right?
A cinematographer.
So like, did he not have another camera?
Yeah, but did your dad take Cinema 1, 2 in high school? I don't think so.
he didn't take Cinema 5, 6, bro. So
Yeah,
Jimmy
that's
knows
right.
more.
No, he has a better camera, but he's using that as a second camera. So,
Long story short, after some delays, we'll hopefully finish this movie.
hopefully,
We'll see.
and then
Probably not.
we're gonna kill the Oscar categories, man, dude, for everything.
Jimmy's gonna
Documentary.
beat out Joker.
That's probably not even gonna get nominated. Who knows? It better,
I
but
think
probably won't.
It will. Or I don't.
No, it's too edgy, dude.
It's too edgy. I don't think the Academy will like.
No,
I don't
the
think they
Academy
like Joaquin
likes
Phoenix.
like fish people, you know.
No, but they're
chicks,
they're
you
trying
know.
to change the Academy because it's notoriously old people and notoriously old white men. This is what my professor was saying today. So they're changing
Yeah, everyone
it,
knows that.
getting some color in there,
I mean,
and as they say, and trying to spice it up in terms of diversification. So I think it'll get nominated for at least something.
it will. It's probably gonna be like
It's
here's
probably not gonna
best
win or
costume
something.
design.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to win. Maybe cinematography. I could see it going there, but I don't think Best Picture because they're
No,
like,
it's too dark for that. There's no fish people in it.
There's no fish peeps. It's not a musical about Los Angeles. No,
that didn't even win Best Picture.
I know, but
Oh yeah, that was the year they goofed that
yeah,
up.
they goofed it.
That was, and they gave it to Moonlight.
That's a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Well, that's good.
It's written by the same guy and directed by the same guy that wrote and directed
Oh,
If
the
Beale Street
movie
Could
you're
Talk.
making right now, you mean?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, I I wrote and directed Moonlight, and so I already have an Oscar as a 23.
So now you guys know why Andrew has quit college and he's only doing the podcast and making Oscar-winning movies on the side.
I'm gonna be one of those like make it famous and wear like super artsy, kind of almost like cowboy clothes, but not really.
Well, if you wear cowboy clothes, I'll have a little more respect for you.
Dude, maybe like one of those like
If you wear Spurs everywhere you go, that'd be
small
awesome.
fedoras, dude, and
No.
jackets with like the little fringe thingies coming off of it.
I was gonna say you couldn't make your outfit worse, but you know.
Okay, come
If
on.
you wear boots, Wrangler jeans, a big belt buckle,
Spurs.
like a flannel, like a bolo tie and a hat, like I have only
Dude,
respect for you.
Dude, bolo ties are fire. And
Then
not enough
wear
people-
one.
I will wear one. I need to buy one.
There's a
But,
bunch in Texas, and I was like,
dude. and
I
you
should
didn't
get one of
me
these, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I will never wear it.
because you can wear it to any formal gathering, and if people give you crap, dude, you're better
you
than that.
suck.
Yeah, it's like easy. You don't have to tie a tie. You just like slip some weird little like pin thing up there, and then you're chilling, man. You're chilling, dude. My dad was on set the other day, and he took a picture of one of the producers because his outfit was so like artsy LA guy outfit, and it was hilarious. My dad showed it, and he's like those like weird jeans with like the rivets in them.
Whoa, what?
But they're ripped
I know what
like
you mean.
by
Yeah.
all heck, man. And he's like some weird like kind of like cowboy jacket thing and like designer boots, and my dad was cracking up. My dad was like,
Probably look better than your outfit.
"I'm quitting the podcast game.
I'm out of the game, guys. It's over for me.
I'm gonna start dealing drugs, or maybe I'll become a garbage man. One of the two. That's where I'm heading at this point."
Okay.
Dude, being a garbage man would be chill, man. You just
I did my final in my speech class. I made a whole story about me being a garbage man.
really.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm super passionate about it. My uncle was a garbage man. My grandpa was a garbage man. My dad works in sanitation, or specifically as a janitor, which I respect, but that's not what I want to do. And I was like, I've gone on many rides with my uncle and all this stuff. And I was like, I moved to LA because there's a lot of trash out here, and I love it and all this stuff. And yeah,
Dude, so fun.
I had this whole I got a good grade on it too.
Dude, cleaning up like bum trash would be amazing. Amazing.
No, and they get paid pretty well actually.
Dude, and you get a city pension, which I'm sure is pretty fire. And also, you just get to listen to music all day while picking up trash, dude. You can crank tunes while you're just That's my garbage truck noises.
I wish we had video so everyone could see that. Of you just doing the hand motions and everything.
Okay, in your story though, like when you have kids, would you like pick them up with the garbage truck arm and like? I feel like that'd be a
In
cool
my
thing.
story?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be
What
a cool
story?
The speech thing you just talked about.
No.
Dude, I would do that.
No, I was just some dude who was like had like no friends. He was really passionate about trash.
Oh.
And I could like smell different types of trash. I have this whole thing. Yeah, I got a good grade.
Oh, this is.
I actually saw my professor for my speech class crossing the street in Colorado, and he was coming from Jack in the Box. He was holding his food, and I wanted to sit, and I was like, "Hey, it's you."
And you took his trash from him?
No, I hit him with my car.
Oh. Oh, hey, Mr. Dudum. Dudum.
Oh my god! I've never had a professor that swore as much as he did, though.
Oh, really?
I mean, like
He's
constantly
just like a sailor.
dropping the F-bomb. Yeah.
A nasty mouth, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta wash it with soap.
No, and I remember our finals. No, we had one project and people, it was like a presentation, and like I remember some people did theirs on like about drugs and all this stuff, and like his daughter happened to be in the class too, and everyone was like swearing and saying all this like sexual stuff, and he just like was like, "No, don't worry about it. My daughter doesn't care. She hears all this stuff from me anyways." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay.
Just like bad words and stuff. I'm like, "Oh, okay." She's only like 5, dude. I'm like,
Oh, she was 5?
she's like, yeah, she's like.
Oh,
really
I
little.
thought like she was a student.
No.
Oh.
She's only like 5.
Hey, Daddy. What rhymes with
Oh,
truck?
I know the perfect time to use the kid noises right here. I'm talking about
Yay! Dude, this girl in my Spanish class, she moved to it. She was not in my Spanish class at the beginning of the year, but she moved into it because her mom did not approve of her other professor because her other professor was drooling in class.
What?
And so she
Whoa,
told
what
her,
a baller
yeah,
professor, dude.
And she told her mom, and so because she's a high schooler. The girl's a high schooler. She's like homeschooled, but she's taking Spanish at a community college. I don't know. And so she told her mom, and her mom was like, "You can't. Drooling's bad." And
What?
then
The professor was drooling in
yeah,
class?
the professor was just
What a
chiefing in class,
baller, dude.
man. Dude,
He's like, "Oh, come on."
yeah,
Oh, stop.
just blowing O's just through lecture notes. That's how he like picks people to ask questions. He just vapes on them.
God.
He just
I love education system. That guy must be like on tenure though,
probably
because there's no like on.
I don't like.
Still though, that's totally like.
I'm pretty sure.
against
Oh yeah, they're a smoke-free campus. They're like a. I'm pretty sure. I always see that sign when I walk in.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's still not allowed.
It's only water vapor. It's okay. It's not like it can kill your lungs.
It's all about that popcorn lung, right?
It sounds tasty.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
both?
No,
really,
I
but
wasn't. I didn't trap in high school, dude.
I don't believe you.
It's
I've heard stories.
what stories? Tell me. Tell me what stories. Tell me what stories. Tell me.
Well, you got a good one.
After high
that
school.
You already told on the podcast. Yeah, this is something.
That was after high school, though. During high school, I didn't trap, dude, because I wasn't invited to parties.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed.
I don't
It
believe
was
you.
too cool.
Yeah, I mean, I only went to like a few birthday parties, so I don't know.
Okay, dude, I went to some birthday parties.
I
I'll
went
tell you
to
that.
Jimmy's birthday party in high school. I think that's it. Because Jack never invited us to his because he was with his fake friends for all of his birthday.
No, when we went to the beach with Jack.
One time.
Yeah.
But dude, that was what pissed me off. Like in 8th grade, that used to be like the move was like it's basically right around the last day of school.
Greg Pappas.
Yeah, I went to Greg Pappas' birthday party.
Yeah.
Basically,
That's
every
kind of
year.
the same as just hanging out at his house with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of forgot about it. I love Greg.
Dude,
Yeah,
okay.
shout out to Greg.
We had like
No, but like it used to be me, Liam, and then Jimmy. Once like Jimmy started joining our friend group, us and Jack would all like hang out on his birthday and stuff. And then he just like stopped inviting us or like even like texting us. Like we even asked him one time like, Jack, you want to hang out for your birthday? And he's like, oh, I don't know. And then like we saw in like a Snapchat stories at his house with all his fake friends. Like,
really.
yeah, like
Oh,
doing
yeah.
like a
Yeah.
celebration for his birthday.
And then I texted Jack and I called him a
Fat Cow.
Fat Cow.
Oh, really?
And his
And his dad got mad.
Didn't like that. Who's this Jimmy Wang? Where's Jimmy Wang?
Jimmy
Because
Wang?
my contact knows Jimmy Wang. So he's like, who's this Jimmy Wang calling you a fat cow? He's like, yeah, where you at, bro?
Oh, dude. Okay, I was never that bad, but dude. Okay, Matt threw us a surprise birthday party.
Who
Like
you and
sophomore year, and it was fun, but it was also like we were past kind of like the birthday party thing. And it
Like,
was
what
like,
kind of birthday
There's
party
nothing wrong
was
with
it?
birthday parties.
it
bro.
was literally like, dude, I'm not a big birthday guy. Like I don't like
Me
Oh, I went to
celebrating my
Matt's
birthday.
birthday party
Oh yeah,
one
with the
time,
bouncy house.
and I almost died.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I missed you. You
I'm
like
pretty
left.
sure. No,
No, he
no,
was-
I
he was there
stayed
the
the
whole
night,
time.
dude.
You stayed the whole
I'm
night?
pretty sure I was like the second one there, and I
Jimmy,
stayed.
were you
No,
there?
no, I was like the third one there. You came after me.
I came
Okay.
way later. I had a lacrosse.
I'm
game that
pretty
night.
sure I got a concussion that night in the bounce house.
Because I remember,
like, I'm not even
because
joking.
everyone was
I
like
felt
wrestling,
terrible.
and Henry like hit his head and was like, "Ow!" And then we did something else, and then he was
You
like, "Ow!"
probably
again.
you probably had a
Then
concussion.
we played like hide and seek. We were like sprinting around his house, and I was like getting super lightheaded. I was like, I need to lie down or I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a interesting night.
dude, that was when we got pulled over.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude. Shout out to, we're not gonna say his name, but our friend.
Yeah, and
For
our-
washing stuff out of the car, right?
for shooting fireworks out of the car. Oh,
That could have been a bad night, but luckily
No,
the police
dude.
officer was nice.
The popo was like, throw it down the sewer drain or whatever.
What?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
literally had, we'll call him Lavender. He had
Wow.
he had Lavender
Poor him.
throw. He had
Sorry,
Lavender.
Lavender.
He had
Really
Lavender.
crappy name.
He had Lavender throw all of the fireworks down his storm drain. It was so weird.
You
He
could kill all those fish, bro.
no, literally, he just like we stopped the car and then he came down. We rolled down the windows and he came and just like put his head down and said, "How many fireworks do you have?" And then he was just like, "You see that storm drain? Go toss him down there." And we're like, "What the heck?" Yeah, we were like freaking
Because like
out.
he didn't want to confiscate him.
What?
He'd have to like write up paperwork if he confiscated.
No, and then the other guy was like, "We know you guys are kids, and we we did stupid stuff, but you guys are being real stupid tonight, and stop being stupid. We're giving you this warning. Throw him down the storm drain and get out of
And
here."
Lavender was like,
Lavender was like, and dude, we were all sweating bullets, dude.
Dude, yeah, when you get, because I was the only one who stayed
stayed
at
back?
Matt's house. Everyone else went to the cemetery or was with you guys or went home.
I went home because I was feeling sick.
And I got back and like you guys like had like were like ghost faced. I was like, what the heck happened?
Yeah, that was not fun. So, Henry, how
Nothing just happened.
how was your really super crazy eventful Thanksgiving?
Well, I mean, I went to my uncle's house. We ate dinner.
Oh, I thought you were at your house.
We went home. The next day, my aunt came. We ate like Thanksgiving kind of again with people, and then
I forget you got family sometimes because you just never
Yeah.
talk about anyone in your family that's not like your mom or dad.
Hey, Henry, can you talk in a more monotone voice, please?
I probably
That was
can.
that was a joke. That was a joke. That was funny.
Do you want me to read some Shakespeare in a monotone voice
And,
for you?
and talk in iambic pentameter. In iambic.
What does that mean?
It was like the weird way that
That's-
Shakespeare wrote
Yeah,
his.
I am big pentameter.
It's like doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I would,
Well,
but Shakespeare's terrible.
it's trash.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Dan just like did the whole monologue or whatever, and then just
For Hamlet.
dropped the book and left?
Yeah, for like 10 minutes. That was legendary. Miss
Jimmy-
Deech
Jimmy-
didn't do
yeah.
anything about it. She just laughed and like was like, "All right, let's continue reading."
Jimmy, have you heard about that?
Yes, I remember when it happened.
It was like what? It was like the one where he's on the mountain, right?
It was like the
lightning.
big
Yeah.
monologue.
And he just dropped the book and just was
he
like,
didn't drop. He threw it on the ground.
"Really?"
Yeah, dude.
And then Mrs. Deech was like, "Okay."
Yeah. Next, Andrew, can you read for us?
Your muscles are so big. What's your favorite word? Gains. Okay, Connor.
Do you guys know that The Incredibles is the best Disney Pixar movie?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, then what's better?
Wait, what
Toy
are some
Story
what are some
2.
Disney Pixar movies?
No.
Toy Story
Monsters
2.
Inc. I don't care. Incredibles is like the best movie ever.
That's not true.
What are some other ones?
It's not true.
What are some
See, you
other?
can't-
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2? No, that movie was so creepy, man.
No, it's not.
With like
That's
the
a good
Cheeto fingered guy.
Oh, dude,
And-
Al's Toy Barn, right?
Dude, he scared me for the longest
problems,
time.
dude.
He was
I can't even think of
disgusting.
another
That's what I'm
movie
gonna
right
look
Exactly.
like in like 10 years.
So,
I'm gonna be
Incredibles was by default.
think of any
A Bug's Life? I don't think so.
dude. A Bug's Life was
Not
fire movie, especially when they're
Very
at
okay.
the like
Cars, that's my
cantina.
favorite. Cars 2 is my favorite movie.
I
Dude.
hate Cars.
What's wrong with you?
I genuinely don't
Ka-chow.
like that movie. That part's funny, but
Kachiga.
you guys have Nazi. You guys have Nazi Plus.
What?
You guys have Nazi Plus.
What is that?
Nazi
Oh,
Plus,
Disney.
$7.99.
Yeah. You can
No, I
watch.
don't.
You can watch The Rise of the Nazis Part 1.
Oh, I came
You
up
can
with
watch.
the term Disney Plus and Lust. You know, because Netflix and chill, so Disney Plus and Lust.
Oh, Jimmy, you're going
Dude,
places.
who'd want to do that while watching a Disney movie?
as a dude, you don't get going watching Remember the Titans,
Wait, what? What's that?
dude. Yeah, it is.
Oh. Is
That's what I saw,
Is that
dude.
a football one?
Yeah, dude. The most
We probably
with
watched
Denzel
it.
Washington.
We probably watched it in Rosemont, PE,
dude,
on a
it's
rainy
such
day.
a
Probably.
great, such a great movie.
Remember of all the movies, you think remember the time.
No, because I saw a commercial for
What about
Disney Plus.
Up? What about
and
Up, Jimmy?
they're-
Not as good.
Oh,
I love that movie. Not as good.
dude, that
What about Wall-E?
that movie makes me cry.
Also good, but not as good.
What are some other ones?
There's no service in here, so it's being really slow.
Use the Wi-Fi.
I don't
No,
have
okay,
Wi-Fi
so
on my
Disney
phone,
Plus,
it's on my laptop.
they had like a commercial, and it was kind of trying to get you to see all the movies that Disney owns that you don't think that they own, and it was like all this like Miracle on Ice and all like those huge like sports movies Disney owns, and so you can't watch them. Wait, they own Simpsons?
Yeah, because
Well,
they
they don't-
bought Fox.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my lordy!
What about Monsters Inc?
That's what he.
I do love Monsters.
What
Inc.,
about
but
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille? Not as good.
Oh,
Ratatouille's a banger though.
Ratatouille's a
What
banger,
about-
dude. The music in that
That
movie.
is good. Yeah,
what are some others?
What's his name? Gusto. Right?
Gusto.
Yeah.
Gusto. It's not a
Gusto.
5-star restaurant.
Yeah.
I just
anymore.
watched it on the plane coming back from
That's
Austin.
awesome. I saw a review for Ford vs Ferrari. They're like, this is a horrible movie because it promotes burning fossil fuels and not helping climate change. And it's all white men in this movie. And I was just like,
Nice.
they didn't talk about the movie at all, other than the fact that they burn fossil fuels racing, technically gas. And I was like,
Man,
and
there's
they're like-
not a lot of
and like,
Pixar
and they had like emojis. They're like, this movie is not like there was.
It's a movie about racing, you ding dongs. Of course, it's
Dude, there's
gonna
not-
burn fossil fuels. They didn't have friggin' Priuses back in whenever that was.
Yeah, they did. The
There's
60s, I had it.
Yeah, in the 60s.
There's not
There's
a lot
racing.
of. There is not a lot of Pixar movies.
No, there's only
I
like
thought
15.
there was a lot more.
Sam, that's not telling you Incredibles wins.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I'd say like Toy Story 2 is probably like my number 2 though.
I say Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc, or Ratatouille.
I love Monsters.
Dude,
Inc. so much.
Ratatouille's up there in my top 3. Nemo's not even close to my top 3.
Nemo's a good movie.
I don't like
I used to
Nemo,
watch it all the
dude.
time as a kid.
It
It's really
stresses
sad.
me out.
It is a stressful
It
movie.
stresses
Ford
me out,
vs
dude.
Ferrari has a 91% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, well, they burn fossil
It's
fuels.
98 for audience because that matters more.
They burn fossil fuels,
It's a very good movie.
and the main character is a dude. We can't watch it, dude. Not allowed.
Ford versus Ferrari rockets across the finish line using a flawed blueprint. There's fun to be had, but it's all in service to the people who least deserve recognition, says Andy Crump
What does that mean?
on Rotten Tomato. I don't know. He gave it
so
a bad
the movie
rating.
should be about like the mechanics.
I don't know who you're gonna recognize. It's about Carroll Shelby. I mean, it's kind of his.
It is
thing.
like literally.
I mean, they kind of make Ford bad guys, but I mean, it's history, bro. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
it's not. I mean, the basic outline in the movie, yeah, follows the history. There's some
I
stuff
don't
they
know
kinda
how
make
this
up,
Knives
but-
Out movie is that good. Emma watched
It's-
it at a premiere and she said it was amazing. Everyone's saying it's amazing.
Everyone
It's
says
literally.
amazing.
Did you guys ever watch Murder on the Orient Express?
Nope.
I just thought it was
it's-
Clue the movie.
It's
So,
no.
like,
It
the-
literally is. It's just like another. It's another. I haven't seen it, so I'm just guessing. But I feel like It's another mystery movie where
yeah.
all of them did it. Like all of them played a part. I feel like that.
I mean, I have no
Or the
idea.
cop did it or something.
Yeah, or
dumb.
something dumb like that. What does Joker have?
Lawrence
69%.
War said about Joker, what the film wants to say about mental illness or class divisions in society is not as interesting as what it accidentally says about whiteness.
What? What does that have to do with being white?
It
Well,
doesn't
the
have
guy's
to
black,
do.
so
It doesn't have to do with race, really.
Not at
Jordan Hoffman said bleak and juvenile.
I call it bleak. I wouldn't.
Matthew Rozse says while it succeeds in aping, sure, the superficial aspects of Martin Scorsese style Joker lacks the intelligence or gravitas
Dude,
of
okay.
Scorsese's
It's
best
kind
work.
of though like I don't like the fact that it kind of like
What?
well, it's like inspired off of his work.
Oh, it is heavily inspired.
It's totally
When I
inspired.
was watching it, I'm like, oh, I can see.
Literally, yeah, and it's like I don't know if I like that though.
I mean, I still love that movie.
No, I love the movie. I just like
When I
I think
walked
like
out and I was driving home, I'm like, man, that was such a good movie.
it's very like similar, especially like well, in King of Comedy, like they use the same.
Okay,
like,
but everyone's been saying that it's just based off the King of Comedy, but like
King of
there's
Comedy plus.
but there's
Taxi
literally
Driver.
a like a comic book where he does what like he does on the talk show where he
really?
goes on it, but he kills the entire audience and spoilers.
Oh, you're talking about Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, Dark Knight Returns.
Well, but
Interesting.
those movies came out before that comic book came out.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
well, I just mean like there's
yeah, I know what
like
you mean.
th-
But
all this
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff that people are saying is just based off
Yeah, I
real
know,
movies.
yeah,
It's
it
like
completely
Joker's
is.
done that in the comics, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, it was a good
hit
movie.
him with those comic
It's
facts.
a incredibly
News segment, comic talk.
it's a incredibly heavy film. It's well done, but it's heavy and leaves the viewer feeling like they've just gone 10 rounds in a heavyweight boxing match. It's mentally exhausting and desperately dark.
I would say.
The last movie I enjoyed as much as that was Logan, probably. Like
Dude,
when I walked out.
I haven't seen a full Logan. I haven't seen
A full
the
Logan.
full Logan.
Bro,
A full,
I'm
I've
going to
seen-
give you a full Logan, bro.
Dude, I've seen a couple like 3/4 Logans walking around, but not. No, I'm saying
That was good.
I haven't seen the full movie actually. Although I heard it's really really good, and the parts that I
Really good.
did see
All
were
right, that's
kind of
let's make
crazy.
Jimmy really happy. Ooh, Space Jam, 43% Rotten Tomatoes.
How?
Space Jam is nothing if not a product made by men who gauge a film's success by how many soft toys it
This is the
spawns.
first one, right?
The only one, Andrew.
Oh, they're making one right
Well,
now.
it's
This
been-
this
been rumored
isn't
for a long
Looney
time with LeBron.
Tunes, Jimmy.
No, they have offices on Warner Brothers right
Hey,
now, and they're
hey.
like,
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that.
Jimmy.
what?
You might not be supposed to be saying that.
Dude, it was on the tour, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't.
Hey.
Okay.
No, like literally took a
Hey.
tour and then we drove by and they're like, "Oh yeah, here are the offices for."
This isn't Looney Tunes, it's Sloppy Tunes.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna slop you.
I mean, the whole movie was based on a McDonald's ad or like a Nike ad that featured. No, I think it was McDonald's that featured Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes.
Okay,
really?
And they're
what's
like,
a-
let's make a whole movie out of this. Yeah.
What's a
Dude,
movie
it's
that
an amazing movie.
What's
I
a
love
movie
it.
that like a bunch of social justice warriors get really mad about?
Get really mad about?
Yeah, we can look up Dave Chappelle special.
I'm trying to think. Like I haven't.
Dude, that Dave Chappelle thing is nominated for Grammy. I was looking through all the
Which one?
nominations. Did Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones? Like it
it's
was like,
nominated for a Grammy.
yeah,
It is-
yeah.
oh my gosh, it has 99% audience score and 35%
Oh!
like critic
Sticks
score.
and how is it nominated? Does he?
No, because I don't know. There's like a stand-up section of the Grammys, sort of.
Oh, I
like,
didn't know
like
that.
a comedy. Yeah.
Dude, it'll probably win. It's
You've
No.
got
hilarious.
you've got our
You should've.
attention, pal. You just haven't delivered the funny.
What?
Dude, Dave
it's-
Chappelle is so funny.
Dude, it's and
I don't understand people don't think he's.
dude, because it's like edgy topics.
But he comes off, if you actually watch it, he comes off way more liberal than
No,
like,
he really does. Yeah.
in this.
yeah, than like
Yeah, no, when he talks about like abortion, but then he kind of rounds it out when he's like if you have a penis you shouldn't be talking, and then all ladies are like yeah, but then he's like but also ladies, if you have the right to keep it, I don't have to pay, and then all the guys were like yeah.
Jeez.
Have you guys watched The Irishman yet?
Goodness.
Nope. Did you?
I'm not gonna
No,
watch it.
I'm gonna watch
It's
it.
really long.
It's like three hours.
It's.
I thought.
I don't know.
lit.
when I'm gonna find the time.
watch all the other Godfathers that are going.
Dude, I haven't. I still haven't seen part 2 or part 3. I've heard
Part 2 is.
I've heard part 3. It's eh.
Part 3 is supposed to be bad. I like part 2.
All right, thanks for listening to episode 5. This has been Andy P. West Coast, whatever Jump Scum, whatever his name is,
Hanky Hen, bro.
and Hanky Han. Thanks for listening. Here's hot tub water.
Peace out.
Bye.